Who is Jamie Dunn? Well, I guess I am a veteran of radio. I didn't mean to be, it just happened. I was 17 years at B105 and 3 years up the coast at Zinc FM, and now it's my very first year on 4BC. Firstly, I've got to fill Peter Dick's shoes, which are quite large. He finished on a very big rating at the end of the year, which I applaud him for, but I was home going, oh no. That puts a red dot right in my forehead, but it's good for 4BC, let's face it. It was fantastic for 4BC. But now, it's hard to hold a big rise like that, and I'm nervous that I might not hold the rise. And if I don't hold the rise, well, they'll all be in, they'll feed off the carcass. But I've already done some stuff for the show, and I'm excited with it. I'm enjoying it. The people here are easy to work with. I know that sounds cheesy, but it's true. Very friendly workplace. Everyone wants you to succeed. So, you know, I'm excited about the show. I think 80% would be comedy and 20% would be hard-hitting journalism. I suspect they may want 80% hard-hitting journalism and 20% comedy, but that's not going to happen. Well, not in my lifetime. All comedy is based on someone being hurt. When someone stands on a rake and hits it, that's the person. We laugh, someone falls off the chair, someone gets hurt, like someone gets ridiculed, whatever. So some people get ruffled feathers, you know. And yes, there are some out there that will, I suppose. Pauline Hanson might get a bit ruffled here and there. I don't know. I was tempted to ring Lisa Curry and do a heart thing, because I too have had a heart problem and worked very hard at getting my body into the shape it's in.
Anyone?
Like the shape of an avocado. Not necessarily the Queensland government, but I really have had a gutful of Peter Garrett. You know, I saw a headline the other day, Garrett puts strict rules on pulp mill. When he was in Midnight Oil, he wouldn't even have had a pulp mill. In fact, he would have written a song about it and made $1 million. But now, he's Harry the hypocrite. And yes, he's one of the ones that I would love to get in front of me and say, you know, he'd use that old line too, you know, Jamie, when I was in the band, that's a different person to, you know, it's a different way of fixing things in a government, Jamie. That's right, we toss people out of their homes and build a dam, Peter. My pleasure. Ian Calder, I've worked with for 25 years. He was a clown on Cartoon Connection. He was Lord Mayor Jim on B105. He's not only my friend, he's a very funny man. We are like the odd couple. He is almost a recluse until he does a character. When he comes out in character, you go, my God, is that the same man? And for me, he crafts his comedy. He works on it the day before. He rehearses it that night. He changes some things the next morning. The last thing you hear before he goes to air is him rehearsing the phone call he's about to make. And it's perfect. It is sensational. But for me, I think about what I'm going to say within seconds before the mic comes on, and there's a definite crap factor. But for the two of us, we work pretty well together. And Courtney, my Lord, wait till you hear that woman laugh. She is, I mean, you would have seen her around the building. She wore fishnets in here yesterday and boots and a tartan skirt that looked like a belt. And I want to say, like, 4BC is not necessarily an old station, but as she walked down the aisles, you could see people coming out of the booths going, and Courtney's Courtney. She's gone to Wet and Wild today, and she came in this morning in bikinis. Confident and funny and very, 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 very capable on the desk and computers and all of that. Aggro will be doing Aggro to the Rescue, which is a great segment that I've done for, 20 years now, where everyone does it, I guess, but Aggro does it better, I think, and he started it anyway. He will either give a bag of groceries to someone who needs a bag of groceries, or he'll build a house for someone who needs a house built. Or, you never know, he could just send you to London to have your hair cut by your favourite hairdresser that left your suburb. It just is, you know, I like what he does, and he will raise heaps of money for the Children's Hospital and heaps of other, you know, charities around the place. And 4BC will too. That's, you know, part of my show is, and it's not even a show, it's a belief that you put back into the community. And I don't put back into the community so that everyone goes, oh, isn't he a great guy? I just think radio is such a great conduit to bring good people together, of which there are more than the bad people, to do good things for people less fortunate. So it just works well. So yeah, Agra will be right into that. Skeptics. I hate skeptics. Look, I'm perceived as abrasive, arrogant, egotistical. And yes, all of that's true. It's just, you know, I don't like being, you know, perceived that way. No. Look, I'll reinvent myself. We'll put together some. I'm not going to change. I am who I am. If you like it, stay with me. And if you don't, complain and stay with me.
Breakfast.
Me.
Courtney.
Love.
Ian.
Oh, recluse.
Talkback.
Oh, a skill.
Bly.
Oh, acquired taste.
Obama.
Love.
Agro.
Love.
Rudd.
Skeptical. Suspicious. Tokenism.
John Laws.
Love. Absolutely adore. Would walk over broken glass barefoot just to be anywhere near the man and his hairpiece.
Alan Jones.
Love, but possibly wouldn't go towards.
Brisbane Radio 2009.
It'll be a shake-up for sure. There's a lot of radio stations have been doing the same thing for a few years, and we'll see what happens. I'd love to just come in and, you know, be the leader of the band, but who knows? You know, I might be playing the bassoon right down the back. You just don't know, but it'll be a good fight anyway.
Ian Skippon.
Ian Skippon is a professional, and I admire him. Okay, so I hit him once, but I do admire him. He can really take a punch.
AM.
AM is the new FM, my friend. AM in every market is the cornerstone of radio. Always has been, always will be. You look at Sydney, you look at Melbourne, Adelaide is strong as. Brisbane the same. Number 2 radio station in the market in breakfast. So, you know, you can be super cool and be on, you know, the other FMs, but really the listeners are here.
FM.
FM. I've been there, I've done that, I'm tired of it. So it comes out of 2 speakers.
Finally, Talkback Radio.
Talkback Radio is exciting if the subject's right. And we're going to bring young subjects and difficult subjects and provocative subjects. So I'm going to love it.